Hi, the first part of this speaking is about places and internet. So let's start talking about the center of the city of Santa Marta, for example, because it's a place where I like to go in my free time. It's a place full of historical monuments, also many ways of arts on the streets, like urban artists or dances, or maybe you can hear live music there. So it's very popular, especially at night. I like to go there because I don't know, I think that the vibe, it goes like really with me. You have many options of things to do there. You can go eat dinner, eat lunch, you can go to a party, you can have a coffee, you can try new restaurants, you can buy things. The next question is there anything you don't like about it? This thing is very personal, but in, for example, summer vacations, there are a lot of people there, and I don't like going there. I feel like very stressful at those situations, so that's a thing that I don't like about it. It is a popular place for people in your city. Why or why not? Yeah, it's very popular. I think that 100% people that visits Santa Marta goes there because many of the popular places that social media recommends about Santa Marta are there or near there. So I think it's very popular. Now let's talk about the internet. How often do you use the internet? Every day, every time, every single hour, except when I'm sleeping. I use it for work, for study, for entertainment, for everything. What are some things you do on the internet? Like I said, I search things, I watch videos, watch series, scroll TikTok, scroll Instagram. I like to go just like browse on Temu or Shein, which takes me to the next question. That is, do you prefer shopping online or in real stores? Why? I think both. I prefer online shopping when I just like see something like it's cool, it's nice, but I don't need that immediately and I can wait for that. For example, when I buy on Temu, I buy the things and then I just forget that I made that order. Same happens with Shein, but those are things I don't need immediately and maybe they were on sale. But I prefer real stores for example, when I'm going to buy clothes for a special day, for example, my birthday or Christmas, maybe. I want to have those clothes immediately, and that's when I prefer shopping in real stores. This part 2 is about hobbies. So, my hobby could be cooking, especially desserts. The materials you need for it, for example, I enjoy making mini donuts or cheesecakes. So cooking stuff in general, you would need sugar, vanilla, milk, flour, butter, baking powder, etc. It all depends on basically what you need to do, but I think those are the tools in general you need. Especially for the mini donuts, I use the machine that I bought on Amazon. It's a little machine that has like the form of the mini donut. I learned to do it by TikTok basically. I just like watch many videos of recipes about that, and I mixed a little of every video I saw, and obviously my touch. And I really enjoy it because I love decorating them, melting the chocolate and putting up them the chocolate and the sprinkles and the chips and all of that. I really enjoy. I feel like so creative. It helps me to relax and especially to learn to be patient. The part 3 of this speaking is about hobbies. The first question is, what hobbies are common in your culture? I think that the most popular is knitting backpacks or knitting in general. I think it came from our ancestors, like the indigenous. Are there any hobbies that you think are not worthwhile? I don't know. I don't think so. I think every hobby that people has is important. I think if that is important to he or she, it's important. If I am not interested about it, it's because we are different. We have many different interests, so it's normal that the things maybe you like, I don't like it. The next question is, why do people have hobbies? I think it's because we need to be interested about something that is not related to work, to family, to relationships. We need to have something that it's only for us, may help us to get relaxed. How important is it to encourage children to take a hobby? I think it's very important. They may have a hobby related to sports or to video games or to creative stuff, but they need to have a hobby. It is important to their development, their intellectual stuff. Also, I think it helps them to have discipline with the things. The next question says, how are hobbies now different from hobbies in the past? I think hobbies nowadays are quite different from those in the past, mainly because of the technology we have now. In the past, people used to enjoy outdoor activities more often, like gardening, fishing, or even writing letters. Today, in the other hand, many hobbies are related to screens, such like playing video games, scrolling on social media, or maybe watching series online. I think also there are many more options now, so people can explore new hobbies from home, like learning a new language or playing an instrument through apps such like YouTube or TikTok. The next question says, has modern life limited the time we spend on hobbies? Absolutely. Yeah. Modern life is very fast-paced and full of responsibilities. People now work or study or maybe do both for many hours, and sometimes they are too tired to enjoy their free time. Even though we have more ways to relax or entertain ourselves, it feels like we have less time for real hobbies. Also, like being constantly connected to phones or social media can be distracting for us. We just don't take time away from those stuff. We don't do something like creative or meaningful.